Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Pamela's Paper Passion. And I'm Pamela, and today we're going to make a one-page layout with my great-granddaughter, Breillah. This is my grandson's little girl, first little girl, and she is fixing to be a big sister to two little babies. Well, she actually, that was the day that I went and saw her. She was giant. She was only 2 days old, and she was giant. But anyways, I went and saw her that day, and I got that photo from her, and I was wondering where it went to. It was in one of my kits I made. But anyways, I'm going to put that aside for a minute, or for a little bit, and this is the paper that I got. Okay, this, it looks like I'm using that for embellishments of some sort. This here, I don't know what I was thinking. That doesn't even match. But I'm going to put that aside, because that doesn't go with anything. That, I don't know. Then we've got another stripe. Look at that. That does. Another stripe. Don't think it goes. So it'll be over here just in case. Okay, I love these birds. I do. I just absolutely love these birds. So I don't know if they fit or not, but I'm keeping them. And I love this paper here. Oh, look at that. But I will probably use that same. And this here, I've been looking at, and I don't think it matches anything. So I'm going to put it over here too. And I chose these stickers. I don't know why, but I guess at one time they really spoke to me. I might switch these out to maybe some pink ones or something when I get finished. But I'm going to make a title using my stickers. I have, oh, I don't know if they're stickers or not. No, they're Paper Studio, but they're, they feel like stickers. They're not, they're just not as thick. Okay, I have, oh, let's empty the embellishments, because that gives me an idea of how I want to lay my papers. So, let's see what we got. We have this little thing. Oh, look, I made that. I took a box, cut it, and just decorated it. Okay, you are loved. Oh, I love that one. Some pink enamel dots. It's a girl. That was very fitting then, because she was just born, even though she was big. A hello, baby. And some pink flowers. And there's another one. And let's see what this is. Oh, look at that. It's got flamingos. And a tag. And a doily. Oh, I made this one too. Saving the world. See, I took some scrap paper and made that. And then these sunglasses are so cute. And then I just stamped that and colored that. And I think there's more than one of these. It feels like more than one. I guess not. And then I've got that one. Look at this. Isn't this adorable? X's and hearts. Okay. And this one, these two, I made. And I just used some different pattern paper and a little plastic embellishment. Look at the back. It's got a, I don't think that's supposed to be there. So I'm going to take that off, set it aside. Maybe I'll stick it on the front somewhere. So I've got those two. These are giant embellishments. Okay, then I've got a, didn't I have one of those? I think I did. No? Okay, and then, am I putting them back in there? Okay, and that again. Let me see. I think I'm putting them back in there. No, I didn't show you this one. This one is, I'm not even sure what color that is, in gold. So I think these are all the ones we've already seen. You are loved. Okay, let me put them back in there. And I showed you this, oh, pink butterfly. And then these two. They're very big. And then this is an envelope with flowers coming out of it. And I got some gold and pink washi tape. One pink tag, a heart. And then this is so cute. It is like a branch of hearts. And then here's another flower. And this flower that was stuck on the back. I don't know why it was stuck on the back. But I'm going to go ahead and put that on something, I hope. Okay, there's a couple more things here. I'll just dump them out. There's some lace. I keep putting these in the kits, and I keep not using them. I've got to start using them. I've got some different washi tapes, and just some more flowers. And I think, oh, and yep, that lace. So that is the embellishments I have. And now let's see what I can do with them. I'm going to set those aside, and I have a plan for this paper. I looked at it earlier, and I drew, that's all I had on there. So I thought, okay, I'm doing triangles. That, I guess, was my idea back when I put this kit together. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the triangles. Here's my cutter. And this is a 3x3 triangle. Because this is just a scrap piece of paper. And apparently, when I picked it out, I was looking at it and I figured out that I just wanted to make triangles out of it. So, let's look here. There. And I think I might have an idea for the leftover inside. I got to measure these other two. Or actually 3. And, well, let me get this. I'm going to go ahead. Whoops. Might help if I had the right side of the ruler. Okay. This. Oh, it's exactly 3 here. Okay. And I love scraping with triangles. I like triangles. They're fun. I think they're a lot of fun to make stuff out of. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to come here. And I'm going to come right here. I'm going to go ahead and draw myself a line. It'll be a whole lot easier. There we go. I'll cut that out in a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and measure these ends. There we go. Let's go here. I think this is going to turn out really cute. And when I look back at that picture, she just turned 1. This picture was taken a year ago. So she just turned 1. And she's fixing to have 2 baby sisters. I believe they are due at I want to say the beginning of June. And that is going to make 5. It's like, okay. Have you checked the price of groceries lately? Wow. And so far she's got 2 boys and 1 girl. I haven't seen the boy in a while. The first one. I think he lives with his grandmother, and I'm not really sure why. Probably don't even want to know why. But, anyways, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and cut this. And, yeah, somebody told me I was using this upside down, and I tried to use it right side up, and boy, I cannot do it. Well, one, I can't see, up here, and also the arm, I can't see because it's way across from me, so I just do it upside down. Works perfect for me. Some people say, man, I would be all messed up if I tried to do it upside down. But some other people say, oh, that's how I do mine. Me too. I think I was talking earlier about how I keep my scrapbook papers, my paper pads, and believe me, I believe it's 102 paper pads. That's not counting the single cardstock and all that stuff. That's just the paper pads. Okay, let me see if I can get this going the right direction. Okay, how about that and that? See, I couldn't make the triangles any bigger because of the size of the paper, but had I had a bigger sheet of paper, I would have made these hearts a little bit bigger. But it's going to be fine just the way it is, because I was set on, what is that? Oh, it's that. And I'm like, what the heck is under there? But I just wasn't sure what I was going to do in this middle. But look at this. That is gorgeous. I like that. So, and I don't have a sketch. This is just me doing my thing. And I could cut a piece of this and put it along, but I don't know if I have enough for all 4, so I think I'm going to skip on that one. Well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tack these down somewhat. I'm not going to tack them down all the way, well, except for the corner, because I might want to stick something behind it. Okay, so this one, I love this paper. I think I'm going to like this layout. I love pink. Pink and purple are my 2 favorite colors. And, I don't know, maroon. I like maroon. I don't care for neon colors. Not at all. I used to when I was a kid. Oh, man. The more neon there was and strobe lights and all that kind of stuff. Oh, I loved it. Now, it gives me a headache. Okay. Now, I'm going to get this. Be nice if it's lined up all right. There we go. Okay. Oh, don't want that to go floating off. This is trying to run away. I caught it. Okay. it's funny because we were still living in the motorhome when our barndominium was just about finished. And so we were able to start, some of the rooms were finished. We were able to start bringing some of our stuff in to the rooms, but we could only do it after the people left, and they had to tell us which rooms we could go into. And the girls got to go in their room, and I got to come in my scrap room. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's small. What am I going to do with all my stuff? Because I had went and bought a bunch of stuff. And I really didn't have any place to put it all. I mean, still don't. I mean, some of it's sitting out in the hallway. But like my sewing machine is sitting out there. I just love this. This is so darn pretty. But my sewing machine's out there. I have a couple of drawers. Oh, you know what? I think I want this to be in the center. I have a couple of drawers that are out there that, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is right there. There you go. Okay. But anyways, I wanted it to be, bigger. And had the girls not been with us, which I am glad they were, I would have been in the other room. But this room here, I don't know if it's even big enough to hold the girls' stuff, hold the bed out of the girls' room. And not only that, the closet doesn't have any wads to hang anything. So, all in all, it's probably a bad choice for me to take over the spare room, which is a spare room now because they have moved on. And I am now an empty nester. And I love my grandchildren so much, but you know, just so glad they go home. I think I'm going to cut this photo down because I want it to fit on this flower paper. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut it here. I want to see what I'm cutting off. Okay, let me cut. This is, what is this? I wonder if I could cut it at 2 by 3, 3 by 2, 3. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get it to 3. No. Oh, wow, look at that. I'm going to be able to make a 2 by 3. Maybe. Oh, I mean 3 by 4. I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. Well, it's going to be a little bit bigger than a 3 by 4 because I want her hand on there. It looks good enough for me. So I'm going to put this. Oh, no, it's got to be backed on something. Huh, what can I back it on? I've got these, which I don't think any of them would look good being backed on. No, I don't think so. Maybe if I backed it on this and then backed it on white. Huh, I'm not sure. Or, let's see if we can, nope, don't have enough of this. Huh. Let's go ahead. I do not want, okay, I'm going to just grab a white. Let me see if I have a big enough scrap. Oh, yes, I do right here. Look at that. I don't have to cut into another big piece. I just want a tiny border. Or should I put it on the pink, then put the pink on the white? I think that's what I want to do. Which side? No, I don't like this side. I like this side though. Okay, let's get this on there. Yes. How is he doing? I love my green baby. Okay, now let me get my little ruler. They're called layering guides, and I keep them over here. This is all my stuff. That's my tools. Okay, now see, if I didn't have these little bitty things that I could grab, I'd have to pull a whole mat over here. Don't want to do that. How about this? Oh, guess I need my... I didn't even think about that. My X-Acto knife. Ouch. So, let me look on the screen, make sure I'm doing something right, and it's recording. I hate it when it just doesn't record, and you think it is. I don't know when I watch myself do things, and then I look up at the screen and see when I, make sure it's on and make sure it's focused and make sure that, there's no sticky notes in the way and that kind of stuff. But I noticed that my TV, because I'm having to use my TV right now, my TV looks like it's slower than what I'm doing. It looks like it's rolling in slow motion. I don't know why. Well, we'll see when I go to edit it what's going on. Okay, this. Okay, nope, need this one. I was just saying, I knew that was too big. But, yeah, yesterday, it was last night, I went to the hospital to see my grandson, and I parked my car in a parking garage. And they sent me out the store, and they said, there's the parking garage right there. And I walked in, and the door shut behind me, and it locked. And then they went back to their desk. Sorry, I had to get a drink. My throat was dry. But anyways, they sent me out the store, told me the parking garage was right across the street. So I went right across the street, and I walked into the parking garage, because I was parked on level 1. I knew that I was not higher. I knew I was on level 1. So I get to the first parking garage, and I had to walk and walk and walk. And it's dark, and it's in the middle of Fort Worth. I did not feel safe at all. That's an understatement. So anyways, I'm walking, and my car's not in there. So I went over there, and I asked the lady in the booth if there was another parking garage, and she said yes, that I had to go all the way down this one street, I had to turn, I had to go down the next street, and I had to come up on the back side, and there was no way that I could get to this side from the side I was on. And I was scared to death, because Fort Worth it's a beautiful place, but I just felt so dang, I felt like I was in danger. Somebody might have moved me or something, I didn't know, my mind started running off. So I get to the second garage finally, and I'm exhausted. I'm scared. I'm exhausted, and I went into this parking garage. I started looking for my car, and I started pushing my panic button, because truthfully, I was panicking. And my car was not there. So I'm kind of flipping out by now, because my car is not where it's supposed to be. And then I thought, well, I wonder if somebody stole it. And I'm panicking now, and I go down to the lady that sent me on to the second one, and I told her, I said, I can't find my car. And she said, well, did you go over there to the blue parking lot? And I said, yes, and it's not there. And I asked her, I said, is there any more parking garages around here? And she said, yes. She said, go back to the way you came from, and instead of going right down that road, go left about 2 blocks, and then turn left again, and about 2.5 blocks, there will be another parking garage. And by this time, that wasn't happening. It wasn't happening. I said, you're just going to have to, you're going to have to do something, because I am not walking all that ways over there. I don't even know where I'm going, and I can't do it. I just wasn't going to do it. So she said, well, you could call this man, and he'll come and pick you up, and he will take you to find your car. And so he gets there, and oh gosh, you don't know how happy I was to see somebody coming and picking me up, because by this time I was almost in tears. And I held it together, and he took me all that way. It was way over there on the left-hand side, down a couple blocks, and it was horrible. So anyways, he got me there, and I went to tip him, and all I had was a 20 and a 1. And I had to pay to get out of the garage. So I had to pay. I had to keep my 20. All I could tip him was $1. I felt terrible. I told him, I said, I am so sorry. I mean, you're worth more than this. I mean, you coming and saving me, you are worth a whole lot more than this. I absolutely love that. That is so pretty. But anyway, so the saga goes on. Okay, I get out of the van that he came and picked me up in, and I get over to my car, and I go to unlock my car, and it's doing nothing. It will not beep. It will not do anything. Doors wouldn't unlock. Oh, it was just, okay, and by this time, I'm taking some deep breaths, and I'm trying to stay calm. And I told him, he started to drive off, and I hollered at him. I said, can you come back? I think my key pod is in your van. And so he backed up, because he was fixing to be gone. And he backed up, and he said, go ahead and look. I looked, and by golly, it was sitting right on the seat. And I was just so flabbergasted. I had no idea what to say. I was really on the verge of total breakdown by this point. And he was just so nice. Oh, look at that. I love it, I love it. Give me a reason to use that. I might save the other one for another layout. But I get in my car, and I didn't call my husband because he would have kept telling me to calm down, and I didn't want to calm down because I was having a heart attack here. And at this time, I didn't want somebody to tell me to calm down. Oh, so anyways, I hit the road, and I take the wrong turn in the middle of Fort Worth. And I ended up on a street that I didn't know, and I've lived in Fort Worth forever, but I ended up on a street I didn't know, had graffiti everywhere. I mean, I think it was a gang down there, and I mean, that's what I've been told, be careful what street you go down, because some gangs down there. And I'm thinking, oh dear, I don't want to run into a gang. That was awful. So anyways, I called my husband. I am lost because I had been walking for so long, I couldn't find my spot. I was just lost. And as soon as I heard his voice, I just started bawling. I had been holding it together until I heard his voice. And he's like, oh my God, what's the matter? What's the matter? And I told him, I said, I don't know where I am. Because I came out the wrong way, so I was not familiar with anything. And then, when I did find something that I recognized, I passed the street. And it wasn't just a street, it was a bridge that I was supposed to get on and go across. And I totally missed it. And by this time, I'm bawling. I was bawling my head off. I was so scared that, thank goodness I didn't start bawling in the garage parking lot. But anyways, I got my car, and he told me, he says, find someplace safe and pull over and put in your GPS home, and it will bring you straight home. So it took me a little while to find a safe place that looked safe, because nothing looked very safe to me. So anyways, I did, and the GPS brought me on home. And by the time I got home, I had already calmed myself down, and until I saw my husband, and the look on his face, he was so worried about me out there, in Gainesville, and, by myself. And it was the scariest thing. But I called my son's mother, and I said, I will not be coming back down there. I'll come and see him when he gets out of the hospital. I'm too traumatized. I am not coming down there. And she laughed. She thought it was funny. Well, it wasn't a bit funny to me. Okay, what I'm doing right now is I'm starting to put stuff down. I have this stamp, and I stamped it several times and colored it different colors, and I love this stamp. So this stamp is going somewhere. Don't know exactly where. How about right there? That is cute. Okay. But I colored this stamp. Man, I think when I got the stamp, I just started stamping. And don't know how I'm going to do a visual triangle on this one. Maybe here, here, and here. Okay, I'll do that. Let's see if we could use this one up here. I think I need to cut this down. This is kind of long. Okay, my scissors or my little toolkit. My toolkit's way over there. That's because I have piles upon piles sitting here in front of me. Oh, how do you like my fancy dancy trash can here? I've got another trash can that's on the ground that has a lid, but this is just sits on my desk, and when it gets full, I reach over there and empty it. Anyways, this has got to find a home, and I don't know if it's going to. Well, that one's come undone. Okay, how about right there? I think that looks pretty cute. Okay, I'm glad to be able to use these. I ordered some tags, and this gigantic tag came, I got a whole bunch of them. And I thought, what am I going to do with that gigantic tag? So I just sat down one day and just started adding stuff to it, to the back of it, to the front of it, trying to make it, I don't know. It never made it smaller. It actually got bigger. But I wanted it usable. And the way it was, no, it was not usable. I've got several more, and, wow, I don't think I'd buy tags again online because I thought they were going to be smaller than this, and man, was I surprised when I opened them up, and they were gigantic. Okay, I'm going to put ATG in the middle. There we go. But anyways, yeah, that was my saga downtown Fort Worth. It was not fun. When I got home, my husband asked me if I wanted to go to the store and we usually go to the store and get their sales items. Like right now they're having fish on sale. They have, let me see, I don't know, a whole bunch of stuff on sale. And that's pretty much the only time we go shopping is when stuff's on sale. Because, I mean, you walk in there and you walk out with a bag and you're $50 less in your pocket. It's expensive. And that's what I told my grandson. I said, how in the world are you going to feed 5 babies? Well, one of them's 5 years old. But that one doesn't even live with him. I said, how are you going to do that? He said, oh, well, it'll take care of itself. I said, wow. Wow. I said, what are you going to do when all of them want to go to college? No. Anyways, I've said it and said it and said it. I'm not saying it no more. And I promised myself I would not say anything else. He seems to think that he knows everything. There's nothing that I could tell him that he doesn't already know. So I decided, okay, if you know everything, I'm not going to say a word. But just don't come to my house wanting to stay here because you've already done that to everybody else. And, no, you and all those kids are not coming. I don't know where you're going to go, but you're not coming here. I mean, because he moved in. Right now, they're living with his mother. And, yeah, they asked if they could stay a couple of days until they got on their feet. Well, it's been 4 months. And he doesn't work. He does not work. And I'm like, how do you not work? But, nope, he's one of those that stay up all night playing video games. And a bunch of young kids are doing that. They'd rather play video games than work. A lot of places have closed down because they can't even get employees. So, I don't understand it at all. I guess, it says in the Bible, you don't work, you don't eat. And I kind of like to eat. Okay, I got those down, and I had to glue those to make sure they didn't come undone. Okay, I'm going to put another one over here. I don't have another one of those big old tags. I've got these. Let me bring this over here. I could put it, let's see. I don't know about that. I don't think so. Okay, how about this? I could put this under here. I love this. This is so cute. Okay. I've got a pink tag. Let's see. A pink tag. I think that would look better, even though it's smaller than the other tag. That way I'll have 3 tags. Okay, let me see. I think I'm going to put a few more little things on this one. I'll work on this one when I get to it. Where you going, buddy? That's my little dog. We took him to the vet. I have 2 Yorkies, and I thought they were going to be about 7 pounds each. Well, we took him to the vet because my older one is 15, and her breath smelled like something climbed in her mouth and died. It was bad. And I knew it was an infection. I didn't know where it was, but I knew she had an infection. So took her to the vet, and yep, her tooth was abscessed. The back teeth. They had to take 8 of her teeth out. 8? That's a lot of teeth to lose. And I don't know about that. So anyways, they had to remove 8 of her teeth. And Molly, and she only weighs 2.5 pounds. And they had to take 8 of her teeth. And I was like, well, what am I going to feed her? I said, because she was on a diet, a special diet for her kidneys. I said, what am I going to do now? They said, well, you can't give her that right now because she can't chew it. So I started giving them canned soft food. Oh, my gosh. Next time I take them, that doesn't even match anything. Next time I take them to the vet, they're going to have gained 4 or 5 pounds. Well, 5's a little bit much, but Macy one time weighed 5 pounds, and the old vet that I used to take them to before we moved, she told me, she said Macy weighed 4 pounds, 4 ounces or something like that. And she says, you've got to get at least a pound off her. Because with these little dogs, and she's little, her legs are the size of your pointer finger, and she's just a little fatty. And said that she can't gain too much weight or she will become sick. Oh man, she loves that food. And what's so bad is I used to mix that canned food up with with her her hard food, because she was on a diet for kidney function, because good grief, why can't I get the back off of this? Because she was excuse me, she was in the beginning stages of kidney failure last year when I took her, and they did not expect her to make it for a year. They told me I might have her 3 to 6 months if I was lucky. And that was a year ago. I just prayed to the Lord, please, Lord, don't take her. I'm not ready. I don't know when I'm ever going to be ready. So, I just don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. And I know everybody that has a pet or, love their animals as much as they love anybody else. I mean, losing a pet, it's going to be traumatic. And there ain't any part of it that I'm going to like. It's just going to be terrible. I like it over here better. Okay, I think I'm going to put it right there. There we go. So I got this one going on, this one, these two are kind of running together. Let's see what else I got. I got a butterfly, but I don't know if that goes with anything. I'll put it up there, washi tape. Hello, sunshine. Oh, I don't want to bring that orange in. I don't have any orange on my page. So we've got this one. And what I usually do with washi tape is go here and cover up that spot right there. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. It just gives it a finished look to me. See, it does, and I think it enhances it. Oh boy, I'm not doing that one. You will do this. There we go. No. There we go. Make it look like it went all the way under there. But I like that. I don't know, it's kind of like a finished look. I wasn't really sure what to do with all this skinny washi tape. I would love for somebody to share what they do with their washi tape, because I usually make a border or something like I'm doing right now. And boy, would I love to have more ideas of what I can do with it, because I have this thing is full. I mean, I've got all of this and all of these. That's not counting my washi tub down there, which is completely full. And I've got little ones and big ones, and, well, these are all little. And then I've got medium size and bigger ones. But I don't have any of those real wide ones. I don't have any of those, thank goodness. I wouldn't know what to do with those. And also, this film strip, I do not know how to glue this down without the glue showing. I don't know what to do with this. I mean, it's really cute, but I don't know what to do with it. If anybody has any idea what I could do with this, I would sure appreciate it. You can put it in the comment section, down in the description. Or, no, not the description, in the comment section. And so I've got all these washi tapes, and the only main thing I do with them is what I'm doing right now. Using them to cut down on the harshness of the cut edge. And I really like them for that. But I would like other ways to use it. I've seen people use different washi tapes and make their own paper pad or design paper. And I thought that was really neat. Okay, really? Look at this. Nah, it ain't gonna work. Okay, now I can't pick it up. Okay. No, I am going to start this one over, because I cheated that side out of. It's not like I'm lacking in washi tape. I've got plenty of it. Okay, there we go. Now I have something to tuck underneath. But these are, I'm getting to the final finish touch on this. I love this. This just looks so pretty. Okay, I've got more washi. Let me see. I've got more washi. I've got this lace. And I'm having a real hard time using this lace. I don't know where to use it. I never know where to use it. So I keep putting it in, and I keep taking it out. I think, okay, I'm going to use it on this, and nope, don't make it up. Okay, I don't want that. Don't need that. I will have to, oh, here it is. Here's her birthday, February 18th of 23. So she just turned a year old. So, oh, I'm going to put this. Oh, I got to put twine in there. The other ones have twine. This one doesn't. Okay, I'm going to put the, her birthday. Let's see. Oh, man, that's teeny tiny. I love these micron pens. But I don't like the little bitty ones. Okay, this is February. The 18th. 2023. We had, or my granddaughter had one baby during the pandemic, and I think it was, what was it? Yeah, it was just during the pandemic. I thought maybe it was a special date. Well, it was for her. It was her birthday. But other than having the twine in here, because I don't have it in my kit. So here is the finished product. A close-up of this corner and the embellishments I use for this corner and this corner. I don't know. I really like this layout. This, I love that. And this big, beautiful flower that I made. I've had it for probably 2 or 3 years. Didn't know when I would use it. But, and this is brand, so I'm probably going to take the thickers, and I might just put her name down here. Something like that. But I'm not really sure, so when I do a sure layout, I will let you see. Until then, thank you for watching my video. I really, really appreciate it. And if you would please subscribe, hit that notification bell, and just like this video, I would highly, highly appreciate it. I am just now getting my YouTube channel going. I have had nothing but trouble since December. And so now I've got it going, and I'm probably going to be able to upload 2 videos a week. I'm not sure when. I'm still in the process of getting them uploaded and getting them edited. So please come check out my channel. Again, my name is Pamela from Pamela's Paper Passion. I hope to see you. Thank you. Bye-bye.